Brian?
August 11th
Oh, cool.
in the Von Braun Center, which is the big stadium in Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing a whole wrestling convention. There's going to be a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Old school people. old town.
Old and new.
Yeah.
They just dropped like a week ago that Sabu's going to be there. So that's
shit.
very exciting for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know they're going to have, let's see, The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
They booked, who else did they book? Oh, they got Rebel from Impact.
Mm-hmm.
They've got Lindsay Snow.
Yes.
I know Jimmy Hart's supposed to be there with the Jungle Kings or whatever.
My friend lives, Jimmy Hart lives, my friend in Daytona lives 15 minutes from his bar right there.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't that cool? I know. It's like, he'll never do a podcast because, he'll just say hi. That's all right. I don't care. I just want to get a picture with him. Shit.
Right.
I
feel you.
That's so cool, though. Yeah, Jimmy's.
But,
yeah,
I'm drawing a blank on that, though.
Yeah.
Right now off the top of my head. But, yeah, we're going to have a bunch of people there. It should be a good one.
That's cool. Signing and then, wrestling card. That's so cool.
Yeah, it'll be a whole convention. So, yeah, it'll be, selling merch and signing. They've got different levels of tickets, But all that, that's a big development because, we don't do a lot of things like that down here.
No, you have to have that once in a while.
So, Barry Koloff is the booker and promoter of RCCW, and so he's doing big things down here for sure.
Good. That'll put get out of towners to come in.
Oh yeah. I know he said he's already sold to like people from 22 different states or something like that.
Shit.
Which considering we're down in the boonies, it's pretty awesome.
Yes, well, I used to be this used to be called the Pine Barrens way back in the heydays,
Oh, yeah?
Really? Yeah, they're fucking Pine Barrens and shit. New Jersey, known for the Pine Barrens.
Heck yeah. But yeah, so working for Rocket City has been awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's been great. It's helped me grow a lot as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the veterans and people that they've had me booked against and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely been awesome. Some of those guys that I know one of the guys that I've worked against a couple times there.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to do a cross promotion with Impact. I'm sure he'll end up on there. I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
At some point.
That's cool.
After they do this cross promotion with them in Tennessee,
mm-hmm.
in that's sometime in the middle of August, I think a week or two after that convention.
That's cool. TNA always has somebody new coming. You never know. You know who lives in my town? I never knew it. Robbie E.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from Impact. Yeah. Yeah, he's from Brick.
Right on.
That's kind of a small world,
See, and that's the TV promotion I've been keeping up with most lately is Impact.
Impact's really.
I was keeping up with Lucha for so long,
mm-hmm.
and then Lucha started doing all the cross promotion with Impact, but
mm-hmm.
Impact was doing cross promotion with everybody.
With CZ Dub,
including
I
the
know,
indie scene.
I know the indie scene, Rockstar,
Tommy Dreamer, the indie scene,
fucking Rockstar.
So now I've been keeping up with
just
all
think about it.
Impact.
It was badass when the fucking TNA did the Rockstar Pro show. I'm like, holy shit, you're gonna have
mm-hmm.
brought that up fucking right on TV. Like, that was lucky for them.
It's been awesome. So that's what I'm hoping is going to happen with this promotion that's in Tennessee too. It's called it's called NGW, not to be confused with the NGW that I trained with. It's a very different promotion.
Yeah.
But they're doing. I know it's gonna stream on Twitch. I'm hoping it ends up on cable too.
Yeah.
So I can check it out.
Yeah, Twitch TV is I don't know. That's kind of like burning the product, selling to people. They just need to make money, not what I mean.
Right.
But that's the way I wouldn't do that. Hell, it's like going on Facebook, going on Facebook with these indie shows. These little stupid shows. You ever see that? They Facebook their whole show. I'm like, okay, who's here? 5 people?
Right.
I always chime in on.
I just can't even understand Twitch for real. Like,
yeah,
I don't know how I'm supposed to watch it.
I know.
Like
it's all for gamers.
A link or whatever,
it's
but
for
it never
gamers.
Works on any device I'm trying to watch it on.
Gamers, a lot of gamers use it, you know. And,
yeah, I know.
And I think Jessica Havoc, even Jessica Havoc uses it. You know, Jessica Havoc, and I think fucking one of the guys from fucking Chikara, fucking uses it too.
Right on.
One of the masked dudes. I don't know.
Right.
They're always having some good talent coming in and out of there still, you know? You don't really
right.
I've never been to one of them shows. I would love to just go. Just Chikara, you know?
Yeah. They've always got something good going on, man.
I know. And then New York has a lot of good shows, you know? New York has been tearing it up lately, too.
See, I've seen... The only thing from New York I've really seen is that...
NYC. I think it's
No,
Psycho
it's
Circus.
The only thing I've really been seeing for real is the
House of Glory.
The no ring.
Yes.
Casanova. That Casanova does.
Yes.
With all the Boulevard Bully guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really the only thing I see constantly, at least, in New York. Yeah. And if I see anything else from New York, I don't even realize it's from there. You know?
Yeah, NYC.
I know that these no-ring things are in Brooklyn.
I know, that's badass. It's a Wednesday night. It sucks. I wish it's so hard for a person.
Yeah, and I like that, and they're always packed out.
I know.
And I'm like, okay. And I see that, and I'm like, okay, see, so it's like you don't even need a fucking ring.
Yes.
To run a promotion, you just need a place, and you need followers that'll actually enjoy it, and you need people that can fucking work.
Yeah.
Because if you have guys that can work, you don't even need the ring.
No. Yeah, I could see him. Eventually. He's gonna own a bar with wrestling. You know, like
Casanova.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can totally see that. He has such a big following.
He does. He's fun.
And he's fun. You know, he's a good worker. He's fun to watch.
He really is.
He's entertaining. That's what he's entertaining.
Yeah. He's cool as hell. Funny too. You know, you don't care.
I haven't met him in person yet, but as far as watching him, and seeing things he's doing, he's entertaining as hell.
He is. He's had G-Raver, Louis. Come on, like these are legends. He's had a lot of Matt Tremont. Shit.
Well, like their budget can't be too ridiculous because they don't have to rent a ring. They don't have to get barricades. They really don't even have to have a sound system.
No, they've had. He's had Joey already, Connor Claxton. Come on, you know, Cannibal.
I was just talking about that to somebody like earlier this week. I was like, it's really genius. Like
it's whoever thought it.
Your out of pocket can't be too much.
And then he does the beer festivals. Like he does it when it.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy
like
shit.
Your out of pocket can't be that ridiculous.
You can't be out of but I wonder if I don't know what the rules really are. You know, but
I mean,
draws a crowd. Yeah.
Right, and if it works, it works. So you can't be out of pocket that hard just getting a venue.
No.
Because considering everything else, they don't have like super crazy intense weapons.
No, and then I saw that
pretty normal weapons.
And then it went down to him and Marcus went down to Florida for a show like that. I'm like, holy shit, they're doing this in Florida. You know?
Oh yeah, did they?
Yeah, they did one in a bar.
At a different bar?
Yeah.
In a different state?
Yeah, in Orlando.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Orlando.
I mean, when you think about it too, like it's really genius.
It is.
When you think about it, like
you got a band playing.
A lot of the whole fan aspect behind deathmatch wrestling in reality is the fact that it's almost like an underground thing.
It really is. It is.
Yeah, like either you know about it or you don't, and you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
Like there's, and a lot of the aspect of why people like it is because it's kind of underground. It's not the norm. It's not something that's extra popular, super popular.
No, but we know that.
So when you add another underground aspect to it, like a bar fight or a fight club or whatever, it actually makes a lot of sense, and you can make it make sense.
You can.
And it probably doesn't cost as much out of pocket as a whole full deathmatch show does.
Yeah, tell Brian you want to fucking get a show going. Tell him. You're probably like, shit, what?
Well, see, our problem is we're in Alabama.
I don't know.
Anything in Alabama.
Yeah.
So if we do it, it'll actually be underground, and we'll actually have to find an underground crew to do it.
Right. Yes.
But, you know, maybe Tennessee or Mississippi would take us. You know, they don't have that commission that Alabama does. We're not far from them.
No. There you go.
Just maybe, man.
I'll say that David just started.
Wishful thinking.
We'll just say that David just started a bar fight. All right, underground.
Right. Bar fight, death matches, or something.
Yeah. Alabama's hell bar, underground bar. You know. Fuck it, just go to a bar, show up.
Yeah, do a speakeasy death match.
do like a
moonshiner style. I like it.
Yes.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
For down south.
Yeah, moonshine. Holy shit, I've had that stuff. Whew.
Oh yeah, we don't play down here when it comes to that.
No, you don't.
No, I got some guys, man. I might have to make some phone calls before Lords of Anarchy when we meet up. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, cool. Surprise. All right.
I mean, you know, no,
I'll bring the case of beer. You tell me
about?
what you want, I'll bring some beer. So I'm gonna have beers.
I pretty much, if it's a liquid, I drink it pretty much.
I don't drink alcohol as much as I used to. You know, I'm like Jack Daniels. Yeah, give me a little bottle of Honey Jack, or I'll be okay. You know.
Yeah. See, I'm good with whatever.
Yeah. How are you jacking a bottle of Wawa tea or fucking? You know, come on, shit. Local quick check tea. You know?
It's sad, really. I was excited when we were in Indiana for the IWA shows because Alabama doesn't sell 40s.
Yeah. Oh no shit.
Like I was excited because they have 40s in the gas stations up there. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, I know what to get you. All right, I'll grab you a 40. I'll get you a 40. Oh god, 40s. I remember those days. Holy shit.
Yeah, see, it's so funny. Like I said, I grew up on the East Coast, like a 40. And
40,
nothing,
a crazy horse, like the horse.
I can't find a 40.
Colt 45, you know? Colt
right.
Or the cheap Miller. Or the Natty Ice fucking 40.
King Cobra, man. Some old English.
Yeah, beer, man. Beers was the cheapest shit. I didn't think the first time I ever had a beer was a fucking Natty Ice or something.
Hell yeah.
And then, no, actually, I was hooked on the Mad Dog. Mad Dog was awesome.
Oh, yeah? I've been there.
What's that? Yeah.
Some Mad Dog, some Wild Irish Rose, whatever.
Yeah. Fucking
some
Budweiser.
Cheap shit to get you drunk.
Budweiser, then I stopped on that and I got into Yingling, you know?
Right.
And Blue Moon. Blue Moon's good, you know?
Yeah, I'm a big microbrewery fan myself, but here lately I've just been okay with garbage, you know, trash beer like Natty Ice and stuff like that.
Coors Light, I don't care about it. Coors Light, I drink Coors Light, so what, you know? I drink weird shit.
But you know, when I can afford it, yeah.
Yes.
I like some beer that's like black as my soul, you know.
Yeah. There's actually in Asbury Park, they just like opened up a distillery for like bourbon. Like, holy shit.
Awesome, yeah.
Like, if you're a bourbon...
See, and every time we go to IWA, like, you know, we pass through Kentucky and into Indiana, and there's all of these distilleries that are on the way, like Evan Williams, which is, like, my favorite bourbon of all time.
Right.
Because it's cheap and it still tastes like it's good.
Yeah, well, they made an Asbury... Yeah, I know, they just started, like, an Asbury Park distillery of fucking vodka and... or fucking in bourbon. I'm like, holy shit. That's
awesome.
That's a good spot for it. It's like right next to the venue of where they do the GCW and CZW stuff, so.
Oh, hell yeah. So definitely if I come up that way, check it out. I got you.
And there's beers right there. Breweries all around. Beers all
right on, man.
Good place. A Lucha Mexican restaurant, you know.
Right.
They got
I saw that somewhere. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Some crazy stuff on the shore. You know, I don't got that crazy restaurants near me though. You know, I'm fucking more like in the middle town of nothing. You know, well, I mean, there's tons of shopping, regular shops. Like who gives a fuck? You know,
right.
So, all right, man. What else we got? We're like killing this. Holy shit, we're up to like 2 point. Wow, this is longer than the last one, I think.
Oh Lord, yeah.
But what else? So Rocket City,
yeah. Big things with Rocket City. Rocket City's been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's pretty weird. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like I finally gotten to a point where I don't feel like the greenest guy in the room. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'm not on the bottom of the food chain anymore. Mm-hmm. But then, like, I go to Rocket City, and the guys that they have booked there and some of the talent that they have there, like, good Lord, man, I still feel like I'm at the very bottom of the barrel.
But you made your way. You're working your way. That you've been
earned it. You earned it. Like I said, man,
yeah.
like, the guys that they've been booking me against, like, these veterans and stuff like that, and some of the guys I just sit in the back and listen to have helped me out significantly, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm so, like, you know, we made some jokes about, you know, last time I was at IWA was back in September. Mm-hmm. And that was for that Crimson Mass 2.0.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've been waiting because Ian said, you know, I was going to get another shot. I was going to get to come back up there. He liked me. You know, he saw what I had to offer, you know, even though I was pretty green at the time. Mm-hmm. Which I still am, but you know, it's still a different spectrum now.
Yeah.
And I've just been waiting. And, you know, it's been like 9 months. Mm-hmm. And so finally he called me up for this. So you want to be a deathmatch show? And I was well, JC did, but I was so excited about it.
JC, dude, he's really tearing it up now. I'm glad.
Hell yeah, man! I was glad he was at VOW the other day too, man. Mm-hmm. You know, get outside because. So many people hate on JC, man.
But he's a great wrestler.
I know. So many people shit on him because, he's going to win. Oh, it's his daddy's show. What?
Yes.
So the fuck what?
So what? Dude, he's proud. He's proud of who he is. And, you know.
And, who gives a fuck that that's his dad's show? But that's what I'm saying, though. Yeah. I'm glad he got a chance somewhere
to go.
Else.
Yeah.
That got more, or as much, if not more, recognition.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Shit.
Because
you can't be under a rock. Can't be under a rock for a long time. Can't be under that rock for a long time. Daddy's not gonna let you. You make your own decisions. You make your
own, and that's well. See, and that's the thing too. Like Ian's not putting JC over because JC needs to get put over. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ian's putting JC over because he's proved himself.
He has.
But
like I'll never forget.
Happy.
I'll never forget the day that he got on Guardians of Hardcore, like versus was it Mance Warner or something? I had him on
with the flaming light too.
I had him on my podcast. I got him hyped up for that. I think people were listening. You know.
Hell yeah.
To listen to what he had to say, like to get more out there of himself. You could do You could do the impossible.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. Like. He gets shit on all the time because Ian's his dad and because the majority of his bookings is through IWA. Mm-hmm. But when they did all that IWA, like, I am IWA and we are IWA, hashtag whatever, like, that's not a gimmick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, JC really lives that. Yep. Like, that is the show that he was, I mean...
born.
Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously... his dad was running it. He was born into it. He loves it. He's not getting put over because
it's in his genes.
Wants to put him over. He's getting put over because he's fucking proven it.
It's in his genes, and he wants to discover. You know,
right? And exactly. So that's why I'm glad that he got that shot at VOW and stuff like that.
To prove why. Yeah, good. Like. He deserves the outside.
So he got a shot at VOW. You
never know where else.
Now everybody's not like, Ian did that to put... No, Ian didn't do shit. He got put on VOW because he's been doing good.
He did it himself, you know?
Yeah, and he's been doing... And he got so many props and did so good at VOW.
I know.
Over him, period. It had nothing to do with Ian.
They'll bring him back. They'll bring him back in the summer.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they do. Yeah. And it's like I said, like, but that...
Hey, there you go. There you go.
That's what makes it better.
How'd you like to wrestle him? Ooh.
Who, me wrestle JC?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to. Absolutely.
There you go.
I'm sure JC could. I'm sure JC could. Teach me a thing or two.
Yeah. Shit. That'd be kind of...
He's been doing it. I mean, he's younger than me.
I know.
But he's been wrestling and stuff longer than I have. He's been around the business longer than me.
Yeah. Wow. There you go. We said it tonight. How about that? JC,
yeah,
listen.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck it. Yeah, somebody book me and JC. I don't care if it is Ian. Let all those haters talk. You know, JC got put over. JC probably got put over because he deserved it.
No. You don't know. You never know. Shit. Plenty of promotions, you know?
But yeah, I am glad, and I think I might have even told him that. I don't know. But I was glad to see that he got put on VOW, and I was glad to see that people were still talking about it the next day on Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I Snapchatted JC a picture of me after me and Blaine Evans did our match.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, we killed it, brother. You know, I'm going on to the second round.
I know, he snapped a picture of his broken leg, you know, but he got a sprain, thank God, you know.
Well, that was at IWA, I think.
Yeah.
But still, yeah. So
he's doing good things.
But I Snapchatted him because he wasn't there, and you know he was at VOW, and he sent me something. I think he sent me something back about glad y'all killed it. I'm gonna kill it up here too, or whatever.
You know, I don't know.
Or he already did. I don't know.
You know who we're waiting to come back? We're waiting for the return of Adam. You know, we're waiting for Adam Bueller to get better soon.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Absolutely, and I definitely want to buy that benefit show that they did. I want to buy that soon when I can.
Yeah, I just picked it up. I'm gonna have to watch it. It was really good.
Yeah, that was another one JC killed it at, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they just brought a whole bunch of people. I'm so glad. So glad. A lot of people were doing benefits for him, helping him out, because he was, you know, I remember looking back and I looked on Snapchat. He looked like he was horrible. He was having a bad day, really bad.
Yeah.
He needed some friends to be around, and he wrestled at a local show in New Jersey, and we loved him. He faced Jimmy Lyon. You know, it's like crazy. Like, I have the match. I should show you it. It's pretty fun.
Hell yeah.
Like a hardcore match. You know?
Right on. Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm going to do is talk to my promoter, not now, but like work on something for the summertime. How's that? Get you down this way.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Just to
like
rest.
I said,
just to rest.
I've got like a carload of us.
Yes. Don't have to have. It could be a hardcore, just regular old fashioned.
But I mean, it can be normal. It can be. That's the other thing that I want to push, man. Yeah. It's like all of us are not just deathmatch wrestlers.
Yes.
Like myself.
Yeah.
Blaine Evans, you know, the guys that y'all saw on So You Want to Be a Deathmatch Star, Bryant, all of us from here, like we're not held down to just deathmatch. I did an old school style 6-man tag match Saturday. This past Saturday, we did a benefit show for a little girl. I'm gonna plug that real quick.
That's good.
So this past Saturday, another friend of ours, who's a wrestler, his daughter has brain tumors.
Oh man.
Well, when she was very little, like still an infant, they had an issue. I don't remember what it's called right now, but I'll explain it. She had a brain tumor pushing up on a gland and in her brain. Yeah. And it essentially told her tiny infant body that she was ready for puberty. So they went to change her diaper one day, and it was bloody.
Oh, shit.
So, So they ended up going to doctors and hospitals and blah, blah, et cetera, et cetera. A couple of years later, now we're to present time. They have had her on hormone blockers, actually, not hormones, but hormone blockers and things like that, and got her situated. You know, like she was living fairly normal. You know, they found out that tumor was non-cancerous, but it was obviously an issue, and then here recently, they found out that she has another one. She's been having bad headaches, blah, blah, whatever. So now she's got 2 tumors on her brain. And I think she's like 5. She's not very old at all. Mm-hmm. So they did some digging and pushing. They found a psychiatric hospital, or not psychiatric, pediatric children's hospital that would help them out more. But it's all the way in Pennsylvania. He's here in Alabama. So they found a hospital that would take them in Pennsylvania a few months ago that was going to help deal with the situation, actually try to better her living situation and better her life expectancy, essentially, because the hospitals here were doing everything that they could physically, but that was essentially only delaying the inevitable. We'll just say that.
Right.
So they found this hospital, they found doctors that were willing to help her, and blah, blah, et cetera, whatever. And so now him and his family pretty much have to up and leave.
Oh, man.
And go to this hospital that's actually gonna, do literally everything that they can do for this little girl. And so that's gonna cost a lot of money, a ton of money. Obviously they're not gonna find work right away, and they've got to up and leave, and they've got to cover travel expenses plus medical bills with insurance or not. And, even though they have some family up that way, which is part of what helped make their decision, they can't rely on them for everything. So we did a benefit show this past Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it raised about $2,500.
That's good. Wow.
Yeah, which is good for a little local, Booney, Alabama show. But which, I mean, there are some cool things there. Like, y'all can look it up. But, they brought Sickness back, which was Bryant and Spider Boudreaux, for, the first time in, 3 or 4 years. Freak Show wrestled them with his little FBI. I'm sorry, we can't call it FBI, but it was the FBI gimmick from
FBI, you're under arrest. Freeze. The FBI's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing that came out of Rocket City.
Yeah.
They brought the FBI back with Tracy Smothers. Whenever he's in town, he's there.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's the big don for the FBI.
Yeah.
And Freak Show, Eddie Toon, and Keith Courageous are the other members. But, we're not there. We can't call it that.
No.
But so at this benefit show, it was the FBI versus Sickness, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Us. Kane Empire was there. But anyway, so we raised a little bit of money. But, I'm going to plug that. So, if anybody else can help or is interested, it's called Haley's Journey on Facebook. But Haley is spelled Hailea. Yeah. But it's Haley's Journey on Facebook. It's on my David Skitz page. Don't be afraid to look it up. But definitely, plug that. That was a big benefit that we did this weekend.
That's awesome. I'm glad you guys do something for a little girl.
Oh yeah, I love benefit shows. Normally, if anybody calls me for one, I'm very happy to go there.
Sure.
I know that was the big thing with that one. Her daddy's a wrestler, Chris Rage, and as he didn't want to, he didn't want to do a benefit show. He didn't want to. It was more or less like he didn't want to ask for that kind of help.
Yeah.
But the second a couple of wrestlers locally convinced him to do so, he finally did. And when he put it out there, not even a day or two later, he already had 30, 35 workers already hit him up and be like, I will be there that day for sure, period. So it was awesome. It was a big show. There's pictures of it on Facebook.
Sweet.
Couple of little video spots. Somebody came off of a balcony. It was pretty awesome. Which in Alabama is a big deal since they do the no hardcore thing.
Yeah. That's badass. Yes. All right, man. We covered a lot. Wow.
Yeah.
Tonight was better than last time's. I think we really brought it out of the shell this time.
Oh yeah, man. I've done a lot more since last time.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yes. I know. Made your way. Made your way.
I sure hope so. It definitely feels a lot better.
Yeah. So where can everybody find you and check you out on David Skitz.com. It's David Skitz.
Yeah, so I mean, you can find me on Facebook. I have a profile now, but I have a profile and a page. But either way, you can look both of them up on Facebook. It's just David Skitz.
And of course, merchandise, David Skitz T-shirts.
Yeah,
please
merchandise.
Please support. Support them.
I have a Store Frontier page.
Yeah.
Which I can't think of the link off the top of my head, but I believe it's something along the lines of storefrontier.com/David-Skitz. But either way, it's on my Facebook. It's also on my Twitter. It's also on my Instagram. Twitter is @DavidSkitz. Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
And then Instagram is @TwistedVagabond.
Twisted Vagabond.
Yeah.
Snapchat. No kidding.
My Snapchat.
I'll get it. I'll get that later.
If you plug my shit enough, and if you get me, I'll give you my Snapchat, but that's not for all the things.
Hey, that's for the ladies only. Hey.
No, I think you're on my Snapchat.
I think we are.
See, my Snapchat is weird because it's my shoot name in a way, so that's why I don't plug it to all my fans. But
I know. I'm trying to use it.
But if you get on my Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, you'll see all the same stuff. So besides my Snap shits.
Awesome. But also tell Bryant Woods that I'll see him soon in September. Tell him.
Absolutely, yeah, and hopefully I'll be there too.
Absolutely, because he's got a. We don't know who he's facing. I hope they announce the card tonight. We'll have to check on Facebook later.
Right. Definitely go check out
Vicious Outcast Wrestling, Rocket 2.
Rocket City Wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, Rocket City Wrestling. Hopefully I'll be able to. There's a couple promotions I've been talking to lately. One of them's in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
They do both. Hopefully I can do a little bit more traveling, but like I said, keep up on my Facebook, my Instagram and stuff. I'll let everybody know.
Yep. And I'll tell them. And I'll tell them on here. We told them right here.
Yeah, exactly.
So listen out.
Keep up, and I'll definitely keep posted. Hopefully I do a little bit more traveling.
Yeah. Maybe you'll break out of. Maybe you'll even break out of the new video, Road to the Road.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll do a little myself. A little bit of a documentary. We'll see.
You'll do a little road on the road with Brian to VOW. How's that?
Oh yeah, we can totally do that. We might just Facebook Live that. It'll be all right.
Yeah, right. Oh shit, you should. I should do something too on our way.
But yeah. So just maybe I can weasel my way on the VOW. That's living on a prayer, but just maybe.
Just go.
That's what I'm saying. Like either way, I'll have fun. I'm gonna watch it regardless.
And bring some of that shine.
A lot of my big bookings just showing up with somebody.
And bring some of that shine. We'll have fun.
Yeah, right on. I'll see you, and then my birthday is the next day.
Oh well, then I'll get you a nice case of beer. Hell with a 40. How's that? Hell with a 40.
Right on, man. Right on. Yeah.
I'm not scared.
So hopefully I'll definitely see you there.
Absolutely. And I'll see you soon on Double Talk. We talk every day, folks, so it's all good.
Right on, yeah. But yeah, definitely. Like I said, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that. All my handles are on all of them. Like if you check one out, you can find all the rest of them on the same page. That's all I got, man. Like I said, Rocket City, check them out. Definitely. That big convention's coming up next month. It'll be awesome.
Actually, my cousin just commented on a post. She's in Roanoke on a baseball post because I went to my local affiliate. I haven't been to a game in quite a long time, man. Like one of those little ballpark games. Great.
Right on.
It was great. They won. It was pretty good. Lakewood Blue Claws. They're actually associated with the Phillies. Philadelphia.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
awesome, man.
Hell yeah. And I saw fireworks, too, so... Which I hear them all fucking time,
Right.
Because I know when they win.
Heck yeah.
All right, man. You have a good night, and thanks, David, for being on. I'll talk to you soon.
Definitely. Oh, just a couple more things, Make sure you check out So You Want to Be a Deathmatch Star.
Yes.
Guardians of Hardcore was awesome, too, even though I wasn't on it. That same weekend. And then, y'all hit everybody up. Or hit up Raven Havoc. y'all want to see Unholy Warfare 3?
Yeah, and fans, if you're not in the area, you want to go see a show in Virginia, shit, hit VOW up. Come on.
West Virginia.
Yeah,
definitely.
You don't want to hit Vicious Outcast Wrestling.
Yeah, we got to check out Vicious Outcast Wrestling September 1st for Lords of Anarchy 4.
Yeah, and Dark Craft 2, or whatever, Black Craft, Dark Craft.
Black Craft whiskey, clothing, and wrestling.
Yeah. I got to get some of that whiskey. I haven't had it yet.
I haven't either, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
When we go to the Lords of Anarchy, we're going to have to hit Bill up and be like, hey.
Yes.
You're doing this Black Craft wrestling. Where's the whiskey at, though?
Yeah. I think they had one last time, and I didn't get a sample of it.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about that. I love whiskey and beer. That's my two things, man. And tequila.
Tequila and blood. And blood, of course.
Well, blood. Yes. I don't drink it. But,
no.
I just like to spill it.
You like to spill it. But you could be like a Muda.
Right.
Right? The mist. The mist of blood.
Oh, yeah.
Tremont's done that. That's badass, though.
Oh, yeah.
Onita, the one and only. Man, I missed that.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. You have a good night.
All right, man. Like I said, any bookers or promoters or anybody, me, Blaine Evans, Bryant Woods, we'll all travel together. Other than that, I mean,
just listen to the podcast.
Like we did a pretty good podcast today, man.
Yes, we did. We killed it. Thank you for being
on.
Big time. Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Thank you. You have a good night, too.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Wow, fans. That was really awesome tonight. Please check this podcast out. It was a really great interview with pro wrestler, deathmatch wrestler, David Skitz. Like you said, IWAs. So you want to be a deathmatch superstar? He was part of that. And Unholy Warfare. Shout out to Raven Havoc for that, for putting that show together. What a hell of a show that was. An event. Deathmatch tournament. They really pulled out the stops on that one. Rocket City Wrestling. Check out, like David said, Rocket City Wrestling. And much, much more. He's got a lot of things coming up, too. And that's it. This Wednesday night, fans, stay tuned. Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. We're going to be talking to the one and only Dan Cowhey. He's going to correct me on this, but Cowhey. Dan Cowhey. Commentator, ring announcer. For CZW. And much, much more. Stay tuned for that Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Thank you for listening. Have a good night. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchrussell.com. Follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32 and on Facebook. Facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net. Facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share. And on Twitter at Podcast City Net. You can hear Deathmatch Russell podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.